Trine Thunder finished the regular season 14-11, 8-6 in the MIAA. You get rid of that 4-game losing streak with a convincing win over Olivet on Saturday. That had to feel, Hope on Saturday. That had to feel really good for your team.
Yeah, it did. You know, we've played some pretty good basketball in some of those losses in spurts. I think that we were finally able to get over the hump and put 40 minutes together. So that was the great thing to see. We're able to incorporate a few more individuals for some of those younger guys coming in off the bench, making major contributions. You and I off air talked about Mitchell Geller coming in and being really aggressive to score the basketball, something that he wasn't that comfortable with in the beginning of the year when he had those opportunities. Nick Bowman coming in off the bench and really being a spark plug energy-wise for us really has helped us, and it helps really spread those minutes around for Marcus and Langston in particular, so they can play a little bit harder, a little bit longer, and then keeping Mo fresh has been significant for us. So Geller coming in and being able to score while Mo's out of there has been huge. So that was that was the nicest thing to see. This team, I've believed in it all year long. I felt like a few of those games we just kind of ran out of time and came up a little short, but I think at this point in the year it comes down to what kind of leadership we're going to have, what kind of energy are we going to play with, and I like our ability to make plays at both ends of the floor. So tonight will be an exciting one. It's a real challenge against a team like Alma that can put so much pressure on you. Like you and I have talked this year in the MIAA, a lot of good scorers in this league this year, and they got two tremendous ones, as well as a guy that can handle the ball and make plays.
It's going to be a fun game tonight. Before we get to that, the MIAA is going to announce the all-league selections. So how did we turn out with that vote?
Well, Langston Johnson was first-team all-conference for us, so that's the 8th first-team all-conference player we've had here in 9 years. He's also the 6th 1,000-point scorer we've had in 9 years. So I think that really shows you the development of him as a player and as a young man, and we're really proud of what he's accomplished. I know he's worked really too hard for two really important things. He wanted to win a championship. He's done that, and he wanted to be a first-team all-conference player. So I'm proud of him to be able to reach those goals. And now we have a third one, and that third one is to go win a tournament championship and get ourselves into the NCAA tournament. Maurice Hunter, second-team all-conference for the second time in his career, which we're really proud of. He battled a lot of injury this year and a lot of adversity and a lot of different aspects. So, like I said earlier, he's made a lot of sacrifices to be a part of our program and make our program what it is. So we're really proud of that accomplishment for him. But none of those things are possible without guys like Marcus Winters getting the ball to the right spots and being as aggressive and how he's developed as a player. Bryce and Jake being able to stretch the floor, allowing for driving lanes and plays to be made in the paint because of their shooting ability. And then just the competition we have at practice with our young guys. Our young guys, we have some guys that can play. I have not, in 9 years, I've not coached a team that have 15 guys like we have that I feel extremely comfortable putting them into the game to contribute to our success on the floor. And I think you've seen that the last couple of weeks as we prepared for the tournament. Those young guys just need time. They need some growth. So we're really excited about them being able to step in next year and being able to replace those seniors for us.
Well, in a mid-interview editorial, I'm very happy for Lang. I love it for Mo. Can we get Marcus on the second team, please? I mean, that guy's a killer, and he has done so many things, not always that show up in the stats, but he's just a winning player. Speaking of winning, you're 2-0 against Alma this year, and you beat them pretty good February 5th, 91-78. We just talked before we came on the air that one game doesn't mean much for the next one. This is a talented Alma squad.
They can really, really score. They're averaging over 80 points a game. They're really successful on the road. They beat Albion on the road and won the game. It was not a fluke. They were in control of the game the entire time. So this is a really skilled basketball team that can make shots. They can put 5 guys on the floor at one time with a lineup that can all make threes. They can put 4 of those 5 can really attack the basket off the dribble. So the one thing we've been really working on improving at all year is how do we contain dribble penetration. So this will be another great test of that tonight and kind of a culmination of everything we've worked on and trying to improve at. So they're going to come in here. Whoever doesn't come out on top, it's over. So we have to have an urgency about us and an intensity about us that's second to none.
My inbox has about 400 emails from different groups around campus telling everybody to go to the game tonight. They have junk food alley before the game for all of the students at Trine that can go and get some food before the game. They've got a lot of stuff going on tonight. It's going to be a really thrilling atmosphere tonight at the MTI Center. And I guess if you're a basketball coach or a player, you play for March, right? You play for postseason basketball, and here's an opportunity, right?
Absolutely. And it still comes down to the leadership and the support we have at this university and why it's such a special place. They've done a great job of putting our athletic teams on a pedestal and making sure they understand that, hey, you represent something really unique here at Trine, and we do everything we can as a staff to make sure our players understand that this is more than just us. This is not about us. This will exist well after I'm gone. Trine basketball will be here after Langston Johnson and Maurice Hunter and Jake and those guys graduate. So we're really proud to represent. The atmosphere we had on Saturday was tremendous.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if we get that win without the tremendous atmosphere and that push from that sixth man in the crowd that we got on Saturday. So it was a real home court advantage, and it'll be great tonight if we can have the same thing.
Let's get one tonight, Coach.
All right, thank you, Andy. Appreciate it.